Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm at Horseshoe Valley Resort. I'm Jay Ferguson, and I'm very, very happy to be to have with me in the booth Chrissy Hamill, our friend up from Maine. You've come from Maine and is here, has been very gracious to come and join us here in the booth because she knows a lot more about border cross than I do, and she's going to be able to help really inform us about what's going on. We're just to let everybody know, we're about 5 minutes away from qualifiers, and I'll explain in a second a little bit about how the qualifying runs are going to work, but we're about 5 minutes away. Chrissy, have you had a chance to look at the course yet? Like, what are your thoughts? So just so everybody knows, Chrissy has kids in this race, so she's got skin in the game, and she's going to try not to be too biased in her reporting. But the fact is that she was a rider as well, and from
that was so long ago.
But you still did it, which is more than you can say about me, because I've never once been on a border cross course, and it's my favorite sport in the world. It really honestly is. But Chrissy, tell me, what are you seeing in this course? Like, what the images you're seeing right now, these are not riders. This is from earlier. So what you're seeing is the course right here, and this was during practice runs.
Yeah, so I haven't seen the whole course, but in person. But we were watching a bunch of video yesterday, and you know, there's three big components to this, and the start of it, right here, speaking of the start, is how quick of movements that these athletes are going to be able to, it's going to be a good pull, some quick movements over these features into turn one. And then as you come down into the course, there's lots of turns and a couple, I don't want to call them off cambers, but like left-hand turns, right-hand turns with some jumps in them, and you're going to have to line up perfectly to make the smooth transitions on your heel side toe, either your heel or your toe side turns, and then you got to get through the finish. Once you get there, there's a couple jumps at the bottom, and it's some of these athletes are pumping through them, and some of these athletes are going for it and trying to make the double on it. So we'll see. We don't know. We'll see which way is faster today. Yesterday, the right-hand side was faster, according to the kids that were training, but we'll see today.
Interesting.
Today the sun's out, a little bit of snow last night came in, and we'll see how the course changed.
Great. Well, so just so you know, you can see in the gate we've got some forerunners. I'm not sure how many we have, but the forerunners are sent out. They're not competing, but they are just go out. The forerunners offer a lot of things. So one, they come out and they check on that. They will check out the timing system to make sure that the timing system is working properly, and make sure the course is riding properly. And it's also a chance usually for some younger athletes to come out and ride on a NorAm course, which is always very exciting. All right, that's our first runner in. Yeah, I heard that. I was being told that first sort of that last jump, people were like getting a lot of distance. That it was running hot, you know.
A lot of it comes down to like speed, your level of confidence, your ability to, whether it's you want to pump that or if you think that you are going to make the jump. We'll have to see what the athletes do today. This young lady was one of our forerunners. Oh, we just heard her go by.
Yeah, so this is another forerunner. Just checking out the timing system, making sure it all works.
You know, I have to say, if you don't mind me saying, like, this setup that you guys offer, this live video, I can't even have words to say how like exciting it is, and for everybody to be able to, for families, friends. I know the link has been sent out. It is worldwide. We may not have as much action until the racing starts, but we'll have to give some shout outs, because I know there are kids watching in Europe, some of them just coming off the Olympics. We have people that are chiming in from Australia, and I think that's pretty cool that you guys provide this opportunity.
Yeah, well, it's really, an important. So this is like really an Ontario Snowboard initiative. We really wanted to try and create some live streams for the athletes, for the coaches. We've noticed that coaching changes when we do this. The coaches are out watching, and it allows them to watch it in real time. And coaches often are at the top or the bottom, and they can't see what's happening. And so we really want to make it a better experience for our athletes, for our coaches, and for families at home. That's super important. People do come up to us all the time and say, I was at work and I couldn't be there, or I live on the other side of the world, and here's a chance for you to watch. Because I also have a daughter who's competitive. She does alpine, and she's in Ellicottville in New York State today, and so I can't watch that, which is normal.
Yeah.
But we want people to be able to see.
I think it's wonderful. Yeah. I know. It's just, and I think it. Yeah.
All right. So we are now into the women's qualifying, by the way. So the forerunners are done. We're into women's qualifying, the first run. So now, I'm sure people out there probably know better than I do, but I'm going to explain this for people like me who don't necessarily know. But this NorAm is an equivalent to a Europa Cup. It's one level lower than a World Cup. There's athletes here today from Canada, the United States, Korea, and Australia, and including the U.S. snowboard team, and Canadian athletes who will be representing Canada at the World Juniors in Switzerland in March. So it's like a really great field of athletes. I want to talk a little bit about, so this is, I always find it interesting. There's always these different systems in terms of qualifying and how we match up the races. So I'll go through this and I'll get you to comment on it, yeah. Chrissy, but it's so they decided, the coaches and the jury decided last night that they're going to do a World Cup format for qualifiers. And what this means is that the top 20 men and the top 10 women from the first run automatically move to the finals. So they'll only have to do one qualifying run. Then the remaining 12 men and the remaining 6 women will be ranked on the best run from their 2 qualifiers to fill the finals. So the finals will consist of 32 men and 16 women. So it's interesting. So if you have a really great qualifying run, then you just have to do one, right?
Correct. And the goal is, when you do these time trials, the time trials, they set your seed for the day. And you want to be that fastest guy out there, your single run, so that you wear that red bib, you get gate choice, and you hold rank for the day. There are, a lot of the athletes do prefer the World Cup cut, like you guys were doing. Or the
is that right?
That
interesting.
Yep.
Why is that?
I don't really know. I'm assuming it's just because it takes a little bit of pressure off them. It makes the day go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
It saves some time, and the athletes, they put down their run. They know they are good, and then it kind of challenges the puts a little pressure on the other athletes to step it up, and it does help, because sometimes you do have that one run where you made a mistake, or you wipe out a little bit, you butt touch or you hand touch, and it allows these athletes to have a second shot at getting into the heats in the brackets later in the day. So
I guess that's really great, in the sense that if you can go out and you can lay it on the line, but you know that you have a second chance if you need it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep. And this, like you said, this is kind of like in between the World Cup and how am I trying to say this? Not the development side, because it's always development, but the smaller courses where USASA,
right,
and all that. So it kind of gives them a little bit of a touch of what the next level is like.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because this is like your in-between stage.
Yeah, which is really great. You know, it's really important, and we have like these. I mean, this is an incredible border cross course, you know, and a lot of time and effort has been put into building this thing. So, which is really great, and it's like I watch the team and the groomers out like all night and all morning, and it's unbelievable how much work they put into it.
The amount of work that goes into making these events successful is a lot, and when you have the right crew in place, and you know, there's an advantage of coming to the same places every year because you work with the same crew and the same map, you know, and everybody knows what to expect.
Yeah.
We're getting a couple text messages where to see live timing, and you can see the live timing on under live heats.
All right, so
if you go to liveheats.com.
Okay, so we're still here in the women's qualifying runs. Also, something I want to mention that's really important is our hosts here today, which is Horseshoe Valley Resort. And Horseshoe has been incredibly supportive. They not only were giving up runs in their resort for us to come out and occupy them for days on end. We do our junior nationals here. We have been doing NorAms here all this year. It's been really fantastic, and we really can't do it without Horseshoe, and it's an amazing place. It's a real family place. It's filled with all sorts of families, and there's a great hotel here, condos, and they put us up. They make sure that we're well taken care of in terms of getting our crews out here onto the hill, because it's obviously to broadcast this, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of buy-in, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate it so much from Horseshoe.
All the resorts and your coaches and the families that come out.
Yeah.
Everybody. It takes a village to put these events together. And you guys, aside from even hosting border cross, like you said, you did some slope styles.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is, it's just great for the sport.
Yeah, and we have, and obviously we have cross here today, but we have cross here again tomorrow.
Yep.
So you can tune in again at the same time tomorrow, and then in about 10 days we have Canadian Junior Nationals, which is great. It's about 5 or 6 days of all the events for Junior Nationals, which is really fantastic.
And you guys are hosting?
Yep, all here. Every year we do it here. We do all disciplines here, except for half pipe, which we do at Alpine, because they're the only club east of Calgary that has a half pipe, a competitive half pipe. So that's they're really gracious too about this.
So we're still watching our ladies.
Yeah, and I just heard that we've got some people watching from Ottawa and Wakefield, Quebec, and I was just told by the booth that we've got people watching from Ethiopia. Wow. So that's amazing. So hello, Ethiopia. We are here with you. That's so exciting.
World.
But also, I gotta say, Ottawa is pretty awesome too, because that happens to be my hometown. So I'm always got a soft spot in my heart for anybody in Ottawa. Beaumont, Quebec, represented. Thanks for sending us messages and letting us know where you are. We love knowing that. Like, from Ottawa to Ethiopia, that will be that's our new tag, I think.
I thought I had bragging rights with Australia, but it wasn't that.
Yeah. Australia, you're going to have to do better. There's also something that I want to mention too, that we have. So we have the Ontario Snowboard has a high performance program, all right, and today we have actually 3 riders: Jackson McGowan, Evan Russell, and Kaylee Grace Lemieux. all amazing riders, and Evan and Kaylee Grace are going to Junior Worlds in Switzerland in March to represent Ontario, and we're really proud of our high performance program. We put a lot of time and effort into it, and we're just so grateful for the athletes for competing for Ontario, and so we want to do a special shout out because those are our hometowners, you know.
Yeah, and it's Junior Worlds. Junior Worlds is going to be held in St. Moritz, Switzerland.
That's right.
So it's super exciting.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, it's a little disappointed. I got online. I was going to do I'm very fortunate I get to go. And I was going to do the bobsledding.
Oh,
because
you can do that?
You can. It's the birth. I did not know this, but St. Moritz is the birthplace of bobsledding. But they stop doing guest rides on the 7th. And I'm there the 13th. So I was very bummed to know that I was not going to be able to do that.
Oh my gosh! But now you got me very curious.
Hello, Naples, Florida. Hi, Pops. Good morning. The texts are coming in now.
All right, okay. Naples, Florida. I love it. We've got Seattle. I just heard we got Seattle watching. Michigan. Where are you in Michigan? Let us know where you are in Michigan. New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, New Hampshire.
Right. Oh, I love it.
My dad's in New Hampshire. I don't know if he's our New Hampshire.
Peterborough. Oh. Semi-local.
Semi, yeah. That's great.
Lennox. Sun Valley. I love it. You know, this is my goal today and tomorrow. Let's see how many American states we can have represented. I want to see how many states and provinces, okay?
Let's do that. I'll start taking notes. All right, so we have Florida. We have Michigan.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, just to let you know, so we have one last woman. This is our last woman qualifier, and then they'll be doing some calculations to figure out who's automatically moving on after one, and then who's going to do a second run.
Yeah. Well, of course, now we have. Let's see. I just got this all pulled up. Where is it? That looks like Lily May. All right. Right now, Justine Kennedy.
Yep. I mean, it's
Kennedy. Justine, sorry.
Yeah.
She is our fastest time right now for the ladies with a 38.76. Right behind her, we have Madeline Loctite Bono and Yoshi.
All right, so we have now finished the first run of women's qualifiers, and we're just running a couple of highlights here.
All right.
Okay, so sorry, we were misinformed. We have 5 more women running. Sorry, Sometimes communication on the mountain is fast and crazy, so but we still have a few more to go here.
Yeah, so it looks like right now on course we have Stella. Let's see what Stella has to offer here. All right, she's looking to beat a 38.76.
And just so everybody knows that you can follow along on live heats, live timing. If you want to go online to livetiming.com, you can follow the results in real time. And what will happen is that after this first run, we'll be doing some tabulations to figure out exactly who's landing where. There'll be about a 2 or 3 minute break.
Now on course, let's see, on course we have Abilene?
Yeah, it's hard to tell because sometimes a live time is a little bit late, but it should be. I'm always afraid to name because I don't want to get the wrong name.
So if we miss you, we're sorry. We'll apologize ahead of time.
Okay, so I mean we will have just so everybody knows. The way in order to try to run things as quickly as possible, the qualies are run quick. There's multiple riders on course, and we do that to try and get through the day to get to the races. When we get to the races, to the heats, we will have everybody's information. It'll be a little bit more clear. It won't be quite so chaotic. But yeah, it's just important to get through these qualies sort of as quickly as possible so we can get to the races. So that's the end of the women's first run. It's going to be about 2 or 3 minutes while they just make all the times official and put everybody into their seating, and then I suspect we'll be doing the men's first run. Yeah, so that is correct. It will be men's first run next. So then we'll be just going through a series of those, and then we'll move on to the second run for women and second run for men.
All right. Are these 4 runners? Oh, no, that's good.
Okay, so here we're just going to run a few highlights here from the women's first run. Again, this is Speed Nation, SBX, NorAm, Horseshoe Valley Resort.
Madeline looked really solid through that turn right there, too. She did that very well.
All right, so these are great. This is just some images. We'll have the men's up in about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, so welcome back to 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. I'm Jay Ferguson. I'm here with Chrissy Hamill, and we have just done our tabulations, and the official timing has all been done for the women's first run, and we are about to start the men's qualifying. Now, I know that people at home are requesting that we put up the names of the racers. The problem right now is that the racers are dropping in fast and furious. There's often more than one on course at time. It's in order to get the qualifiers going as quickly as possible. So we can't actually do that. We can't get the names up, but they'll be up for the heats in the afterwards this afternoon. But if you go to live timing, you can usually make some sense of what's happening in terms of the timing.
Yep, livetiming.com. You can watch the live timing live, and then once the racing starts, it will be turned over to live heats for the brackets. So what we're working on right now, or not, we're really not working on it, we're watching, is we have Theo McLemore in the gate. He is going to be our first male qualifier for the men's side. And again, the goal today is these boys are trying to get the fastest run on this course. Looking pretty solid through the start there. It's good start for Theo. You want that red bib. That red bib gives you gate pick throughout the whole day. So you want to be that fastest guy out there.
So basically when you get to heats, what happens is that whoever the four racers are in the heats, the one with the best qualifying, I assume, gets to pick what position they get in the start gate, which is the red bib, right?
Which is the red bib. Yep. Theo finishing across the finish line here with a 34.39. Up next is Griffin Mason, and I always call him Mason Griffin. Someday I'll get over that. I don't know why. Such a nice kid to have on tour out there. He is definitely super funny. And you should see a pretty good time from him here.
Also, just a shout out to JL Strategies. I think that JL Strategies, we may have mispronounced the name of your hometown, which is Lemix, I believe. Let us know if we got that right.
Yeah. We the first thing that my boys said to me when I was so excited that I got to help out today. I love talking on the mic and I love talking about border cross, and they were like, "Mom, you're going to mess up everybody's name."
Oh, listen, that's common. That's a
given.
Yeah, it is definitely a given. Just so everybody knows, the way this is working, it's a World Cup format today for qualifiers. It means that the top 20 the top 20 men and top 10 women from their first run automatically move to the finals. So they only have to do one qualifying run. Then the remaining 12 men and 6 women will be ranked on the best run from their 2 qualifiers to fill the finals. And the finals will consist of 32 men and 16 women. And this is I mean, I guess I'm not used to this format. I'm not sure if I've seen it before. Often it's the 2 qualifiers and they, you know what I mean? But so this is a new one, just so in case at home you're not aware of that. That's the way it's working. So the top qualifiers will only have to do one qualifying run. The women have done their first, so those rankings have been done. The men are whipping through theirs now, and then we'll have a sense of those last racers competing for the final spots in the finals.
Yep.
It's an amazing day here, as you can see. It's sunny, it's beautiful.
Oh my God, the weather is amazing.
Yeah.
A little chilly.
It's cold. It is definitely cold. I'd be grateful that you're at home watching this right now, because it's cold out here on the hill, but it's beautiful and sunny. And we're back again tomorrow, everybody, just remember. So there's more action tomorrow.
This looks like Walker Wolf, the famous orange helmet of Walker Wolf. He rides out of CVA up there at Carabassa Valley, Maine. Sugarloaf's his home mountain. A little mistake there. Cost him a few seconds probably, but should hold pretty strong. Puts him in 5th. So, yeah, so sometimes like during qualifying, when you go to different mountains and resorts and different hosts, sometimes they do one-run qualifiers. These athletes get one shot at qualifying. And sometimes everybody gets 2 runs. But today they decided to do the World Cup cut. And like I said, I think that the athletes like the World Cup cut, the way they do it. It gives them a little sense of what to expect in the future if they continue in the sport and go to the World Cups.
That's a really good point, because if you're going in with one, I assume that their strategy would be different in terms of like when you're doing this kind of qualifying, right?
Yep. And you know, everybody makes mistakes out there. Sometimes you lose your edge, sometimes you wobble, and to have a second chance at getting the perfect run is good for confidence and good for the soul to go out there and be able to compete and get yourself into the finals, because anything can happen in the finals.
Right.
You that number 1 guy, that red bib can be bumped, and the 32nd seed could win.
It's very true. If you can just get your way into the heats, like it's amazing how deep you can go.
It changes.
You know?
It changes. Racing to your qualifying, it absolutely changes.
I mean, this is actually a really exciting race. Just in case you hadn't heard early on, but we've got athletes from Canada. We've got a lot of American athletes. We've got Korean athletes, and we've got Australian athletes. The U.S. snowboard team is here, and Canadian athletes that'll be representing Canada at the World Juniors in Switzerland in March. It's like really, really a great field today. We've got amazing riders out there.
And there's a lot on the line for these guys too, depending on what is next for criteria, meeting criteria. You know, a top 3 on the podium plus a World Cup start for some put you on a team and gains you points. And you know, the goal right now is all these athletes is they're working towards making the teams, either the U.S. team or the Canadian national team. And there's a lot on the line.
Yeah, every one of these races is a big deal, right? It really is. It's true. Like, we got somebody down, but they're okay. They're okay.
Let's see. Yep,
so
that's unfortunate. Yeah. But he will be very thankful that he will get a second run. Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys are cruising right along. Yep, that looked like Noah Roy's with the unfortunate fall. Pretty uncharacteristic for him.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna he'll have a second run.
But he'll have a second run. And so much comes down to like wax and they're wax techs. I mean, it is crazy how much wax changes throughout the course of the day.
Right. Yeah, and you have to be constantly. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Chrissy, I just found out that we've got Heather. Hi, Heather from Snowshoe, West Virginia.
You know what?
Bring it on.
I know Heather from Snowshoe, West Virginia.
All right. I love it. Well, Heather, you have a direct line to the booth now, Heather.
Is that the Appalachian Series? What did you say, West Virginia? All right. Where else we got him from? I know we got Vermont in there. I know we got Michigan. I definitely know we got some Mainers up there watching. All right. It looks like we're like halfway through the men's already.
There are, how many men do we have today? It's a lot,
We have
actually.
45, but I feel like this list shows us more than 45.
Yeah.
But right now, Theo McLemore is holding on to that top spot with a 34.39. Oh, and it looks like Connor Schlegel snuck in there to take the second spot right now. All right. And you know, as we're watching these qualifying runs and we start building the brackets.
We just got word in from Farmington, Maine.
Farmington, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Hello, Farmington. Thanks for tuning in.
Love Farmington.
Well, you're from Maine.
We're from it. So Farmington is like right in the middle of Sunday River and Sugarloaf.
Okay.
And they have a really cool small little mountain called Titcomb Mountain that they do a lot of alpine races. There's a college there.
Oh,
Maine
okay.
Farmington College. So little Titcomb Mountain. They give it their all out there.
Love it.
Yep.
Maine is in the house.
Oh, I just heard from my mother-in-law. They're watching in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, San
Put
Antonio,
Texas on the board. I love it.
Put you on the board.
Awesome.
We got Texas in the house.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Let's see. All right. Looks like we might have a little pause on course here.
Tahoe, California. Tahoe,
Yeah.
California.
Cali.
All right, California. I was waiting. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tahoe. Where was California on that?
One of my favorite songs. California knows how to.
Oh, we had Killington, Vermont.
Yes.
All right, Vermont.
Vermont.
Fantastic. All right, Vermont.
I don't know.
The first place I ever skied personally as a kid was at Killington, Vermont. I absolutely loved it. Amazing.
They have grown so much at Killington. Such a
Yeah.
Their infrastructure, their downhill mountain biking, all of it.
It looks like we got just a little bit of a beat here, folks. Just a little bit of a pause. We don't. It's probably a timing thing. We'll just throw up a couple little highlights so far of the men's.
Right, this is a video of Theo McLemore. He holds our fastest time right now with a 34.39.
It's great.
Yep, laying it down. Nice turns through there. He got set good up there on his hillside edge to take that, to line those pins up. So, and this looks like Canadian, one of our hometown boys, Griffin Mason. Super excited for all these people watching. Although Ethiopia, I don't know if we can beat Ethiopia. That's impressive. You guys are world famous.
Okay, Truckee, California apparently is watching.
Yoo-hoo!
All right.
Hi, Truckee.
And I think we're back here to the men's. Look like they're about to drop again. Again, this is the first qualifying run. If you've just tuned in Truckee, California.
Yeah.
Then here we are about halfway through the men's qualifying here at the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm. I gotta say, this is a real thrill that so many people are tuning in. It really is. We spend a lot of time and effort coming out here, running cable up and down the mountain. We are in a fishing hut on the side of the mountain. We have a number of crew members. We have cameras up and down the hill. We literally build it up in the morning, tear it down afterwards. It's cold, but we love it. So there you can see, actually, that is literally our production studio. It is on the fishing tent on the side of the mountain. We are in that tent right now, and we come out here.
But that's only one of the two tents.
There are two tents.
Yes,
there's a second tent. Yeah.
The other tent, that tent has.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Just to give you a sense of, this is we sort of put this together. We've been doing this for a few years. And we're really we're trying to be able to bring this,
And
actually, there you go.
There you
so
go.
you can see us. So these are the two tents. This is the crew. Oh, and you can see our camera operator on the right there. That's camera 3, Nicholas. Anyways, he's part of the crew, and then everybody else is in these tents. So, anyways, to give you a little bit of a sense of what we do and how we do it here, and it's kind of crazy.
Man down.
And that is one of our judges on course, catching some sun rays for sure.
Warming up. But I do have to say, kudos to you guys. Every year you guys make this filming opportunity better and better and better every year.
Well, we're trying to improve. We just, if anybody's watched in the past, we keep getting a little bit better each year. So for instance, this is the first year that we've employed replays and slow motion replays. That's a whole new system that we're running this year. So
the drone out there.
We got the drone out there. Yeah, we're sort of improving slowly as we go. Okay, still standing by again for some more men to come through here.
Not sure what the delay is, but hopefully everybody is okay.
Yeah, we'll just run a couple of highlights while we're waiting, but I think as usual, there's always a little something. There's always a delay here and there.
Yep, and it's not uncommon, and looks like we're back at it. Or are they updating? All right. Checking out some of the highlights.
Oh, okay, so apparently they're playing this stream in a pub in Ottawa, and I would very much... Glebe Central Pub. Jeez, I don't know Glebe Central Pub. Tell us more information. I'm surprised that in my teenage years I didn't spend time in the Glebe Central Pub. I feel like I was in every pub in Ottawa at one point or another. Glebe Central Pub, I love it.
I love it. We love pubs. I love pubs.
Yeah.
We'll have to check it out someday.
Where is the Glebe Central Pub? I want to know where. It's on Bank Street. Yeah.
Bank
okay.
Street.
All right. Well, if you're at home in Ottawa, you should head down to the Glebe Central Pub.
Yeah, send us a picture.
And you can watch with the gang.
Yeah, I love it. Wonder who else. Let's see. So far we got Florida, Michigan, Maine, New Hampshire, West Virginia, Vermont, Texas, California.
We love it. And what about some Canadian provinces?
Yeah,
obviously we've got
Ottawa.
We've got Ontario.
Ottawa.
There's got to be some Quebecers watching. I'm absolutely certain. There's a lot of great Quebec athletes here today.
Yep. Yes. And then Speed Nation next. We go to it's a little ways away, but we go to Mount St. Anne.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep. Speed Nation heads over that way, and always a great course and a great time over there. It follows the World Cup.
Right.
Yep. So there's a World Cup there, and I think that's the last weekend in March, and then the first weekend in April, the last NorAm racer is at Mount St. Anne.
That's great.
We'll wrap that up. I can't believe it's coming to the end already.
Well, yeah, it is kind of crazy. It feels like the winter just started, and it happened so fast.
You guys have gotten a lot of snow this year.
Yeah. So for anybody, I know out west, and especially in the States, the snow has been terrible this year for the most part. I know there's been real struggles with snowfall, but I can tell you, anybody out there, that we're getting all the snow because we have been hit very, very hard. The last 2 years, actually, snowbanks bigger than I even remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Like just there's so much snow here, and this winter was particularly very cold, which is of course great for the athletes. But yeah, we have. I know my heart goes out to all the all the communities out west that aren't getting snow, and it's terrible. But
and then you got places like Boston and New York City that were like, why are we getting this much snow? I mean, they're just covering from a blizzard. So.
All right, I just got the word that Washington State is in the chat.
All right.
All right, that's great. Yay, Washington State.
Yeah.
Thanks. The crew's telling me that people have been very, very gracious and grateful and loving in our chat, and we really appreciate it. It means a lot. It makes us want to come out here and make it happen.
Yeah.
Somebody online apparently is recommending that next year we go pay-per-view, which I'm sure everybody out there will really appreciate.
Pay-per-view, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we're gonna take it down to Caleb's pub.
That's right. Yeah. We're going to the Glebe Central.
Glebe Central.
Yeah.
Call it Caleb's. I can't read my writing.
But thank you, everybody at home. We really, really appreciate it. We love doing this, and we love interacting. Actually, it's really fun to hear where you are and let us know what athletes you're cheering for too. You know. Well, all right, Nixon, British Columbia. Hickson. I was going to say I never heard of Nixon, but Hickson, British Columbia. That's fantastic. All right, we got BC in the house.
We got BC.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now we need. Okay, Belize apparently. We've got some Belize. That's fantastic. I have been to Belize myself actually. It's the most amazing place. The most amazing place. That's great. Thanks for watching in Belize.
Yeah.
We're still holding here. It's probably some kind of timing issue or something like that, but we're going to get you back to the men's qualifiers very soon. Until then, we're going to ask in Belize what's the connection with snowboarding in Belize. I would love to know.
Yeah, who are you rooting for today? Let us know. That's amazing.
Okay, so in Belize we've got Rick and Dana watching for Jasper. So has Jasper had his run yet?
Jasper Mass? I think it's Jasper.
No.
Let's see.
Jasper Mass, that's right.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess it's nice to be in Belize.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I'm assuming Belize is going to be a little bit warmer than here, and I'm hoping you're getting some good snorkeling in. Oh, sorry, it was who was it from Belize? It was Rick and Dana.
Dana.
All right.
Yeah.
We're writing all this down, Rick and Dana.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't heard from Marilyn and Dick Dana. They're down there in Cabo. They must be still sleeping.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the word is that we're going to be back up and going here in a second. So, all right, so we got riders back in the gate.
All right, perfect. We still have Theo McLemore holding on to that top spot. Oh, let's see. All right, we're back on it. All right, this looks like we have Ronan on course, kicking us back off. We're about midway through the pack, I would say.
Okay.
All right, so we're back at it, folks. Watching these guys take their time trials live. If you're just joining us, welcome. Horseshoe Valley. Speed Nation. All right, there we go. I knew Marilyn had to be watching. I just got the text.
And where's that?
They are in, I believe they are in Cabo.
Cabo, great.
Yep, best part of my day is eating breakfast in Mexico and listening to Chrissy on the YouTube. Yeah, Marilyn, I love you. Oh, we got Elk Banner in the house down there. Sharon on Blake. Is it Elk Banner Cafe? I should know that by now, guys. The Broussards. Yep. give
All
you
right,
guys
we
a
love it
shout
that
out.
you guys are tuning in. That's so great. All right, and so just so that we know again, this is the men's top qualifying run, their first qualifying run, and the top 20 men will automatically move to the finals. Then the remaining 6 men will be ranked on the best run from their 2 qualifiers to the finals.
All right.
Again, if you can, if you want to follow live, go to livetiming.com. You can it's very easy to get on. Just search Horseshoe Valley Resort, and you'll see the live timing. We can't put it up for you right now, but we will have it up for you. We will have the information up for you during the heats. So the heats are a slightly different situation. So
Yes. Yes. All right. We still have Theo hanging on there to the red bib, the number 1 spot. And as they take these runs, it's important that they are. Sorry, we keep getting all these messages in here. I can't stay concentrated. All right, so as these guys each take their qualifying runs.
all right, another rider on course. Sorry, Chrissy. Just again, men's qualifying still going.
The goal is to be top 32. That is what each one of these athletes are out here on the men's side is doing. They want to race. They want to get into those finals. So they're gonna give it their all.
And just so you know that what will happen, just so anybody who's making their plans, like so in case you're ready to go out to the beach in Belize or Cabo.
Stay tuned for racing at 12:30.
That's right. So we will be, once the qualifiers are done, we'll be taking about an hour break, an hour and a half break, an hour 15, and we'll be putting together the heats for this afternoon, and then we go into heats. And heats will go fast and furious. They're really fun, actually, and you just start knocking out and moving up the ladder. So
One of the good things about this mountain is the turnaround time to get the athletes back up to the start area so they can get their boards waxed is pretty quick.
yeah, I
You
think
guys
it's
have it-
like
it's
4
quick.
minutes or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it
Yep.
does go very fast.
Yep. Yep. All right. I was following along, but I can't tell who this is going to be.
Bib 71.
So Bryce Olson.
All right.
A lot of times when I try to explain the level that we're watching, I try to explain to a lot of people that are new to this sport and don't have like a super solid understanding of how it all works. I try to break it down in the sense that between the United States and Canada, this is like the middle ground for athletes. A lot of these, so I describe it as like USASA in the United States, and then you guys have I don't want to say it wrong, but I probably will, the Provincial Series?
Provincial series. Yeah. So
Yep.
we run it by province, but then there's a federal organization overall. So that's Canada Snowboard,
Yep.
and then each province is like Ontario Snowboard, and we run different series,
Yep.
but always coordinated. It's a very intricate thing.
Yep.
Putting it all together. Yeah.
Yep. But I do describe it as like that is like your anywhere from like your T-ball to your varsity level athletes, because it can, like I know for USASA you can be 8. And then when they get to this level, this is kind of like the college level where you're entering in and you have some athletes that this is new stepping stones and you have very experienced athletes here. And then the goal is from here to make it to the World Cup, which is, in the snowboard world would be kind of like the NFL. Yeah. And the ultimate goal would be to make it to the Olympics, which would be like the Super Bowl. That's kind of like, I try to like break it down for new people that are learning, like to kind of compare like the level and where these athletes sit. So we have a really mixed group. This is still a very big part of development and making sure that athletes get time on course and in training, and but also getting kids ready if they choose to make the next step and get ready for that. Get ready for the World Cups.
Yeah, it is a really, I would say, when you first enter this world, as I did a number of years ago, it's really complicated actually, and anybody who's new to it, just ask questions of everybody else because people love to share, but it is a complex system. It's not simple and obvious all the time. So, but yeah, it really does. The system works really hard to push athletes up the chain and to compete at the highest level. You know?
I mean, and that's the goal. That's these courses are kind of like mid-pack courses. They provide some technical difficulty, like the starts are usually a little bit harder. They're a little bit longer. Has some features in the middle for separation, but overall, it's such an amazing fun sport to watch.
I love this. This is, in case you're just tuning in, this is the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm at Horseshoe Valley Resort. We are in the men's qualifiers, first qualifier. We're doing World Cup format. So the top racers in both men's and women's will just move on after one run, and then there'll be second runs quickly after that. We've done the women's, we've set the women's, and we're slowly making our way to the men's. There's been a few delays here, but overall it's going very well.
Yeah, we're moving right along. We have Theo still hanging on to that top spot.
Also, just wanted to shout out to Arena Snow Parks. They're the ones who built this course.
Lucas.
And they are an incredible group of artists. They come each year, they put this incredible course together. It's amazing to watch them work. They are artists. It's the only way I can say it. It's like they build these courses. They know exactly how they're going to respond and react. And, it's amazing. They're out all night making sure it's in perfect condition. So thank you so much to you guys.
We can't, you know who we haven't given a shout out to yet?
Who's that?
Our fans that are here at the bottom of the course, cheering on all these people, all these athletes. So if they're at the bottom of the course, I don't think they can hear us yet. But we got to give a shout out to all our fans.
Well, the fact is that these athletes don't always travel on their own. A lot of them travel with family, parents, coaches, and they're all out there. You can see down at the bottom of the hill there are people watching. That there are people. It's we got two riders here on course now. Obviously, okay, I think it's gonna.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that looked tight there for a second.
Yep. All right. Well, he's gonna be thankful for his second run.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just make a small mistake and. have about about 8 more men's athletes. Then we are going to take it back up to the women's
for their second run.
For their second run. Yep.
Apparently, we got Littleton, Colorado, tuning in.
Yes.
Thanks for letting us know
Colorado.
you're there, Littleton. Oh, Montana now too.
Yeah. Montana.
All right, Montana.
Let's go.
Sun Valley, Idaho. All right.
Idaho.
I've skied in Idaho. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it there. Love it.
Yeah. We have friends that are there for the winter.
It's fantastic. All right, Idaho. Oh my gosh, we're like definitely working our way across the states. I'm loving it.
I love it. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so apparently Brandon is watching in his pre-calculus class.
Brandon!
So, Brandon, you need to be paying attention to your studies.
Well, technically, this could be, there is a lot of math in this.
That's true. Good point. Keep watching, Brandon.
Yes, good job, Brandon. If you need a note to excuse you, let me know. I'll write you a note. That's hilarious. All right. We're winding down here. We have a few more people. So yeah.
All right, this is great. We're coming down to it. We will be on to the women's second run, and the second run will be a lot shorter because it's World Cup format. So there's they put all the top 20 and top 10, I believe.
Top 10 women.
Top 10 women push through after one run.
Secure their spots to the finals.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then so we just have to run a very few women and men, and then we'll be into our heats.
I believe heats are scheduled to start at 12:30. So when this is over, all our racing fans out there, you can take a break, make a sandwich, and then you got to be back.
Yeah.
For the live action, the racing action.
Yeah, you can have a quick snorkel in Belize, but then you got to be back.
That's funny. That's a good one. All right. So we're winding down.
Tell me what you're seeing here, but I feel like, it feels like the course seems solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not seeing a lot of, people, there's been a couple of slips, of course, but nothing, it seems like they're all in command. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It looks like the course is holding up very well. The cold temps definitely do help. It does not, when you get these really warm days and the sun's beating down, it makes the course slower and harder to maneuver around the ruts, but it looks like the course is holding up steady. The riders all seem very happy with it. We're going to send you some highlights.
Yeah, here's a couple of highlights from early on. We're just holding off. I think...
I'm assuming the men's is done.
Yeah, we're going to double check on that.
Men's is officially completed, and we're going to take it back up to the women.
All right, so that means that we will be holding on for a couple of minutes and probably getting ready to set the women's second run.
Yeah, we just got a couple shout-outs from Sunday River. Hey, ladies. They're all watching. They love it.
Love it.
Yeah. They just said we wish we had this opportunity to watch every race like this.
Well, we are trying very hard to broadcast as many events as we can here.
So, do you guys set this up for slope? Will this be set up for your upcoming? Yeah.
So for Junior Nationals, it will be. But last week we did a big air NorAm, and we did a slopestyle NorAm. So we had literally our slopestyle NorAms are about 8 hours long because of all the qualifying. We have so many competitors from around the world.
Yes.
So we're out here, and you can watch the whole thing from top to bottom, the whole entire event. and then we did slopestyle big air, and then we did alpine last week.
Yep.
Over at the aptly named Alpine Ski Club, but yeah, we did the alpine races there. We did slalom and PGS, and it was really great. You know, great turnouts, people watching from all over the world as well. And then in about 10 days, we're back here at Horseshoe to do our Canadian Junior National Championships.
Wow.
Across all disciplines, and a half pipe event actually as well, which takes place at Alpine. As I mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
Alpine is the only the competitive half pipe east of Calgary in Canada. So
Yep.
if you wanna compete, you got to go to Alpine. They're amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they've committed to that. So.
It's great. I think it's going to be great. Anybody can watch these upcoming
Yeah.
events live.
Yeah, just go to our site. I mean, really,
Yeah.
if you're interested, and if you're interested in snowboarding, and it's great. And I gotta tell you, like they're really exciting actually. And the last couple of years, specifically in the judged in the style, we've had these incredible runs where it's like literally gold is being decided on the last run of the day. Like
Yeah.
it's like it just gets so exciting
It's
and so tense.
intense,
So
and yes,
it's really fun, you know. So
comes down. Did he grab the board? Did he not grab
Yeah,
the
yeah,
board?
yeah.
Did he?
I mean-
oh yeah.
yeah, it's
Yep.
really great. So just folks, if you're at home, I'm Jay Ferguson. I'm with Ontario Snowboard. I'm not a broadcaster. I am on the board of
You're
directors,
crushing it.
and I'm just here to try and get us through all of this in terms of knowing what's going on. I think we might have just seen it. Was that what was that?
I don't know. I was watching.
I don't know. I think it looked like a cow, and it was maybe a Texas cow.
A Texas
Anyways,
cow.
I think
Maybe
that
it was my mother-in-law's cow.
I think it's
Maybe
the
she had a
guys in
cow
the
and
booth
didn't know it yet.
love that somebody's watching from Texas, and they're trying to send subliminal messages out to Texas.
Send us the beef.
Yeah, but we are anyway. So we're just here trying to get these. We want the athletes to be seen, you know. And we want families to be able to see them. So it's really important to us. And then, of course, to have Chrissy come from Maine and
Yeah.
you know, cross the border to come and talk.
Thank you for letting me come up and join. I love just to talk about border cross and educate when I can, promote it. It's honestly a sport that is not industry-wide supported as much as we all would wish it would be.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really, I have a soft spot in my heart too. I mean, it's so exciting, and I mean, like, it's if you get a chance to, if you haven't been to an event and you can get to one, like they are really amazing when those boulders go whipping past you a few feet away. At the speeds and the intensity, it's like nothing you've ever experienced.
They're like 50, 60 miles per hour. Hitting jumps like 30, 40, 50 feet, and I could be like underestimating all that. It's side by side. Like
it looks, when you're watching it on the broadcast, it looks just kind of normal, but the truth is that they're hitting some pretty major distances. You know, when they hit those jumps, it's very exciting.
And it's all about like balance and center of mass.
Yeah. So again,
So many things.
Yeah. No, just wanted to say a shout out again while we're waiting for the women's second qualifying run. I just wanted to just say thanks to Horseshoe Valley Resorts. You know, they host us. They give up their hills for us. They let us come in and really put this together. Like, it's just their support is what makes all of this possible, for sure. Without our partnership with them, I don't know what we would be doing, to be totally honest. We actually just built, with Horseshoe, Ontario Snowboard, and Freestyle Ontario, we actually just built an airbag facility.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a couple of hills over from where we are right now, and it's an airbag facility. It's like state of the art, brand new. We just tested it for the first time right before the snow fell. Next summer it'll be open, and it'll be like a premier training ground for freestyle snowboarders and really anybody. I know speed riders who want to come and hit it too. You know, it's like, it's absolutely, I think, a really important thing to have this airbag facility so that these athletes can train all year long. Like it's just amazing. You know, all summer long, our athletes will be, or anybody, you know, will be out there. So, Horseshoe Valley Resort. All right, so look, we'll just take a short break here, and we'll be right back, showing some highlights. Oh, it looks like we've got some more Texas-style transitions from the booth.
Loving it.
And so we're going to take a quick second, and we'll be right back with the women's second run. Okay, so we are back. 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. We are just getting ready for the women's second run. Again, we're World Cup qualifiers, so i.e. World Cup style qualifiers. If you want to... Okay, so here we are. Here come the women.
All right, so we are live. Back at it.
All right, so now these are women who are looking for a position in the... so the top 10 would have been decided on the first run, and now these women are taking the second run to get those last spots.
Alright. That looked like Sarah Keck headed down there.
Also, I want to just, now that all we do is talk about Texas, I want to apologize to Texas because I was told that what I thought were cows were actually sheep. But sheep, Texas, I think that we can still make the connection between Texas and sheep.
Yeah, I'm still going to pretend that they were cows, though.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I just have a feeling that somebody in Texas might think we're not totally together.
Fucking what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. What about Nana J?
All right, and we're getting Dunrobin, Ontario. I'd love to hear that they're watching. Hi, Dunrobin. We love Texas. Oh, thanks, Dunrobin. You guys are the best. We really appreciate. I love Dunrobin. I have been many times.
We got to give a shout out to Nana J down there in Colorado.
All right, and I just want to say that we want to say hi, a special hi to in Colorado, in Denver, Nana J.
Yep.
We're here thinking about you, sending positive vibes, and we're really glad that you're enjoying the broadcast. So keep watching. There's still a bunch more great stuff to come up. And Nana J, who are you watching? I want to know. Let us know.
Yeah, that'd be great to know. All right. Looks like we have a little pause.
Okay, so we're just a little bit of a pause. This is just, this will give you a sense of the area and the course from up above. It's nice to be able to see it.
Drones are amazing.
Yeah, this is this is the whole course. You can see this is the Arena Snow Parks course, Horseshoe Valley Resort.
Shout out to all the volunteers, all the course workers.
Yeah,
Sure.
these events, I mean, as you can see from these images, it's not a simple thing running a board cross track.
No.
It is, you have...
Lots of people in place.
Yeah, lots of volunteers, lots of people working on the course, designing. And it's a year-round operation to make this happen. So, I mean, we get like people all up and down the course, making sure things are safe. We've got
The athletes are safe.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really amazing. Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're gonna get a clip of the coaches out there, but
Yeah.
all our coaches. Look at all the snowboards laying at the top of course.
All right, so we're back in.
All right. I can't. So Bridget. Is this Bridget? All right. So these ladies are taking their second qualifying run. They are hoping they can put down a run that will get them into today's final, which will be top 16 women. They'll race head-to-head. Racing is due to start at 12:30.
Yeah, I think that we've had a couple of delays.
So that
this
could
morning.
be off.
It
Yep.
could be. We'll definitely let you know
Keep you
before
posted.
we sign off for lunch. Yeah. So far, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Although, actually, no. I think we're getting close to noon now. So yeah, it'll be pushed a little bit, but
Yep.
we're getting close.
The weather is beautiful. Like, it's a little chilly, but the sun is shining. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of wind. It doesn't look like there's a lot of wind.
No, it's not windy, which is we're really grateful for no wind, because we were out here last week and it was windy.
It was windy last night.
Yeah, and it's a tough one, to be honest. You know, that's a hard one. But this is a nice, calm day.
Yeah. Great day for border cross. Great day. All right. It looks like Valentina on course right now.
Again, just so you know, we're not putting up the names of the riders because we're dropping them as quickly as possible to get through the qualifiers. So they'll be much better. You'll know who's in the races when we come out after lunch. But just for this, we're trying to get them through as quickly as possible so that we can get to the races. But if you follow on live timing, you get a better sense of who's up next and what's happening.
Yep. And sometimes they come down faster than we see them on the TV.
That's right. Yeah.
And then they're already done, and then the live timing is a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah.
So
It's not a perfect science, but in order to get the event, get through the events, it's required.
Oh, that's a bummer. Right out to finish. Yeah, no, but it's still great that everybody can watch, for sure. Once these are done, we'll go back up to the men for their second qualifying runs.
This is this is my plea to the snowboarding families out there. Wear something that is very distinctive.
Yes.
Because then for sure when you're watching, you're going to know exactly. I do remember my daughter had a teammate and he had pink snow pants.
Yeah.
And it was like, we always knew when he was on course. Like, absolutely 100% every time.
Yep.
So, we love those pink snow pants.
Yeah.
They were great.
It does get hard sometimes. You're like, you'll be down and you'll be like, oh, this one's out front, and then you're like, oh wait, no, that one's not even in the race, but they had the same clothes on.
Yeah. Well, and also if you're here, when you're like looking from the bottom of the hill, it's very hard to sometimes tell who's who.
And then sometimes, even as like a coacher, we did this a lot. We would get used to like what kids would wear, and they'd like get a new jacket, and we're like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Now you're really throwing us off.
Don't ever get a new jacket.
Just wear the same jacket, but it is. All right. I'm not sure how many. Following the live timing. Not sure how many more ladies we have to go, but I don't think there's too many.
All right, so we're still holding off to see what's up next. We'll hit you with a couple of the highlights.
And then at the completion of these, and once our fabulous timing people and tabulators get the brackets built, you will be able to find those in live heats.
That's right.
Yeah, live heats is an amazing way to watch bracket racing. It at first, I can't lie, I was a little stressed out about it, but after learning how to use it and using it, it's a really helpful tool in the snow sport world.
Yeah, it is. And oftentimes it's the only way to actually know what's going on.
Yep. So some of these athletes have been like, we started the season in Waterville Valley, New Hampshire. And we've gone to Sun Peaks. So these athletes kind of cover East Coast, West Coast, all the way along.
Yeah, there's a lot of traveling in this sport.
Now we're like in the middle of the world here. And then go to St. Anne. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, we had Gore in New York. A lot of these athletes were at Gore.
And then we've got people heading over to Europe as well.
Yep, for Junior Worlds.
Yeah. Okay, I have a feeling that might have been the end of the women's.
Yep.
I think I'm seeing.
I don't see anybody else, so they'll do their thing up there, and it looks like the men are getting buckled in here. Got some coaches at the top, chit-chatting away. Yep, it looks like we're gonna head right into the men's.
Okay, so we are now completed on the women's. So if you check out live timing, they will have all those results there as to who's going into the heats. And the men are setting up for their second qualifying run. Again, it's World Cup rules, so it's not all the men that'll be running. The top 20 have already been put through. And then we'll be running the last group of them. I mean, although there's a lot of men competing here today, so there will be a lot of riders. But this will complete it for this morning. This group of men on course.
Yep, and they are all working to get themselves into the top 32. They want a chance to race today. So. A lot laying on the line. We saw a couple crashes, so those guys are happy that they're going to be able to get a second chance. And, you know, when you have some new athletes and this is their first time here, another run gets them more time on course, which is always a benefit. The more time you have on course, the better. So I think we roughly have 20 to 25
that
men to go.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. And then there'll be a little break, and then we'll get right into racing.
Yeah, that's right. We'll, so again, this is the men's second qualifying run. Just fill in the last spots on the brackets. I'm just I just find that I don't know, the course seems to be running so well. I mean these athletes are unbelievable too. Obviously, but the combination of the two of them, this is the whole point of it. Right?
Yep. They want to keep those boards on the ground as much as they can. Really pushing. This is kind of a tricky section through here. We were talking about this last night, and maybe not that. Hold on, maybe I had the wrong section. But there's a section where they go off like a little off-camber turn, and if you're not lined up pin to pin correctly, you could suffer the consequences of getting pushed outside high,
right.
And there's gonna be a lot of passes there.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of passing today.
Well, that's the other thing, too, is that we've watched qualifying so far today, which is one rider at a time.
Yes.
It certainly gets more exciting when you stick 4 people out.
Yes.
I think it's like...
Yes, anything can happen.
Yeah. It's like, I used to often try to, explain to people what border cross is, and it was like, all I could really come up with is it's like roller derby on ice, a NASCAR roller derby on ice. It's just it's obviously there's no physical contact, but boy, It's pretty intense. It's intense when you've got 4 people going down these narrow courses.
Yeah.
Fighting for the lead, you know?
Fighting for the lead.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just, if you're enjoying this, I mean, and you haven't watched a border cross race before, then just wait for this.
Yeah. No, it does. It gets gnarly out there. Oh, all right. We just saw Logan Hawk finish up his run. So we'll see what these guys all have in store. And again, like when we get into racing, you know, qualifying is very important. But when you start racing, just because you have the red bib doesn't mean you're necessarily the fastest racer.
Right.
And you can get beat. And I mean, we just saw it at a World Cup not too long ago where the yellow bib, number 30, he was qualified 32nd, Nate, and he ended up coming back and finishing on the podium. So,
yeah.
So anything can happen when you're racing. If you are just tuning in, welcome to Horseshoe Valley, Speed Nation here. We're finishing up with men's qualifying runs. There'll be a little break and get these boys and ladies put into their brackets for racing, and you can join us for the live action. So kind of what you guys are watching, if anybody's just tuning in or not really sure, when you race border cross, we do a time trial, and that time trial is your seed for the day. That places you in your gate at your heat. So again, it is very important. What is more important today with your time trial is that these guys, they are doing the World Cup cut, so only 32 of these 50-ish men that are here will advance and have the opportunity to race today. So there is a lot, and for the women, it is only 16 women will be bracketed today. It is a lot. It's a lot of pressure for these athletes. They want to race, that's why they're here.
Hey, I just wanted to mention that we got a message from Judy in Denver, and we just want to say, Judy, we're so happy
Judy.
you're watching, and enjoy, and let us know who you're cheering for.
Aiden Rowell.
Aiden Rowell? Aiden Rowell.
Ooh.
Judy's cheering for Aiden. All right, so that's way to go, Judy. Way to be there for your athlete.
All right. Love to hear everybody that's watching. So yeah, welcome to Speed Nation.
Yeah, we're in
Ontario Snowboarding.
Horseshoe Valley Resort, which is just north of Toronto, just north of Barrie, which is just north of Toronto. So it's about an hour and a half north of Toronto, an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the traffic. A beautiful resort here on a beautiful day. Amazing SBX course, and having an amazing day so far. It's been really fun to watch these athletes as they really, in a way, are just warming up for the brand event.
Yep. And it's important. These guys are putting their all into it. And it's just
All right, so we're getting sort of down to the final strokes here, I think
so.
on the men's. And as soon as we are finished, we'll probably break for about an hour and 15 minutes. And there's the
that's
out.
unfortunate.
Oh, he's fine. I think he's just frustrated. Yeah,
very frustrated.
That is like that moment when they go down,
yes,
and you think, are they hurt or are they frustrated? And that was definitely
that
frustrated.
was frustration. He looked like he had a really solid run started there too.
Yeah, he was flying.
Just got a little too edge heavy and just his board skidded out. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, you hate to see it. All right, Anna is watching. She's supporting Logan Hawk, which is great. Anna, thanks for letting us know you're there.
Logan. I believe Logan rides for Killington Mountain School. Yeah.
Okay, so this may very well be our last male rider of the day until we go into heat. So let's just confirm that. But oh no, sorry, we got another one. Okay, so we actually have a couple more riders. Sorry,
Communication gap there, folks. All right. Qualifying run 2 here at Horseshoe Valley. Beautiful day. A little chilly out there, but the sun is shining. You know, I don't know. I know. I'd be curious to know if these shadows of the tree lines affect these young riders or not. I know it. I know the flat light affects me, but I don't know if it how that affects them out there for sure. As the because of course it gets shaded to bright.
right, yeah. So it's like constantly your eyes would have to be adjusted.
Yeah. Mine are too old. They don't do that anymore.
That's right. That's why I don't do border cruise.
Yes, I live vicariously. What's that word? Vicariously? Through all these young kids out here.
All right, and we've got some people chiming in that are supporting Tim Amish. So all right.
All right,
Great,
Tim.
Great. All right, Tim. We're here for you.
Where's Tim from?
Where's Tim from? We're gonna find him.
Montana. Is that a guess?
No.
Oh.
I don't think it's Montana.
Oh, okay.
I think people are working furiously to find out this important information. All right, so we now do have our final rider on course. This Hamilton, Montana. Tim's from Hamilton, Montana.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, so there you go. So it was Montana. All right, Montana.
Do you know the nickname of Utah?
No.
Well, I looked this up the other day for useless knowledge sometimes, and it is called the Beehive State.
Oh, all
Yep,
right.
that's the nickname of Utah. So I want everybody to walk away with learning a handful of new things today.
Okay.
Not only are you going to walk away learning about border cross, but you also now can officially say you know the nickname of Utah, the Beehive State.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I interrupted.
No. You
All
can
right,
interrupt.
Chrissy, so that is the end of qualies for the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. If you go check out live timing, you'll see where everybody landed and who's moving on. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break. But before we do, I want to try and let you know, I'm trying to get the official word from the judges as to when Okay, so we will be back, I'm just hearing,
Yep.
in about an hour. Okay, so at 1:15
okay.
p.m. Eastern, that is, 4 runners will be in the gate. So you've got 1 hour to make sandwich, go snorkeling, hit the beach.
Yeah, what else? I mean, what
it is
everybody else
you're doing.
go collect a cow
Yeah,
in Texas.
and that's right, cow, sheep, whatever it is.
Have get a burger at the Glebe Pub.
That's
I mean,
right.
we got.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
plenty of options.
All right, so we'll see everybody back. Thanks everybody for being with us this morning, and we'll see everybody back in an hour. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to our afternoon here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. And we are at the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm. It's Horseshoe Valley Resort, just north of Toronto, just north of Barrie. It's been an amazing day. We ran all our qualifiers this morning. We've got, well, I can see right now, I think we've got some forerunners in the gate. We'll be setting down a couple of forerunners first, and then we'll be straight into the men's heats and then the women's heats. Our Speed Nation SBX NorAm, it's sort of the equivalent to the Europa Cup, and it's just one level lower really than a World Cup. But we have athletes from Canada, States, Korea, and Australia here. The U.S. snowboard team is here, and Canada athletes that will be representing Canada at the World Juniors in Switzerland in March, which is exciting. We really want to thank Horseshoe Valley Resort for hosting this event. We're also supported by Canada Snowboard and funded in part by the government of Ontario. So that's really important. They really keep us going. We'll have 2 amazing days. So today's just day 1, and then tomorrow we're right back here for another race. And then March 14th and 18th, we are the 2026 Junior Nationals. So if you want to come out and check us out over the break, that'd be great. Just to go over quickly, in case you're just tuning in, the coaches and the jury decided last night that they're going to do a World Cup format for the qualifiers, and that meant that the top 20 men and the top 10 women of the first run automatically moved to the finals. And then the remaining 12 men and 6 women, they ran a second run, and their best run sent them to fill in the final qualifiers. So our finals that are about to come up consist of 32 men and 16 women. I'm here with Chrissy Hamill, who is helping me make sense of this. She knows the sport inside and out. So Chrissy, here we are. We're coming in.
Here we are. Very exciting. It is almost race time. So what we're gonna see is, if you want to follow along on the brackets as well, you can go to liveheats.com, look up Horseshoe Valley, and you can follow along the brackets there. But they're going to start off with our men. You take your largest group. It's a heat of 32. Here's the importance of what's going to happen. Each one of these races, the first and second place finisher over the finish line, whoever goes 1 and 2, they advance to the next round. So we're gonna go from 32 to 16 to 8, and then 8 will race for place. And on the women's side, there's 16 women, or 16 heats, and not 16 heats, there are 16 women, and they're going to do the same thing. They are going to race for place. The key is to be first or second across the finish line. It doesn't matter in the rankings at that point. All it does is it allows you to advance, and that's what these athletes are looking for. And I love it. Look at the stoke on these kids, looking like waving, like they feel so like empowered, like they're on TV. Yeah. I love it. So welcome everybody, and I hope you're excited to watch some racing.
So this is the 4 runners in the gates. We're really excited to drop them in.
Yeah. And, it's a pretty cool concept you guys put out here for everybody to be able to watch. And if you weren't watching earlier and you're just joining in now, we have had people all around the world watching this live broadcast of Border Cross right now. Literally Ethiopia. We got people snorkeling down in Belize, all the way to east-west coast of the United States, Maine, Washington. We got them, everybody. So congratulations, guys, for reaching out across the world.
Yeah, it's
putting
really,
eyes on this sport.
Very exciting. And here's a sense of a taste of what we're going to get, is having the forerunners. This is such a great thrill for these athletes to get to go run such an amazing course.
Yeah, and these, you know, your forerunners, these guys are the up-and-comers. These guys are still to be out there and have their opportunity to be on this course. There is an age limit. Not an age, I shouldn't say age limit. There's an age requirement, so a lot of our forerunners sometimes aren't quite ready for or able to compete at this level due to their age. So, yeah, so they're super excited to be able to jump out there and wave to their fans.
Yeah, it's really a great opportunity. So as you can see here, you can see this is a shot of the course from the top to the bottom, and we're about getting ready for the men's Heat 1.
Yeah, these guys are at the top. I bet they're doing some jumping jacks, staying a little warm.
All right.
I guess they're tightening up their boots.
So here's one. So we've got Asher Strauss in yellow. Asher Strauss in yellow.
Tightening up their boots here.
Yeah. In blue, we've got Nicholas Westerman.
Yep.
In green, we've got Kai Tatek. Oh, how do we pronounce it?
T-Tech.
Sorry, got it wrong there, Kai. And in red, we've got Theodore Macklemore.
Yes. Theo will be wearing the red bib. He was our fastest qualifier today during time trials. So he gets first gate choice, and apparently it looks like gate 1 is probably going to be the favorite gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's right. That's what we'll see.
All right. Oh, they're on course. This is great. Great poles by all of them. It looks like Theo will jump out with the whole shot into turn 1 for sure. That's a great start. They are pretty much at the halfway point. When you see them right here at this point over this little hump thingy, they are about halfway down the course. And again, these guys are looking to be 1 and 2. 1 and 2 advance to the next round.
And that looks like it's going to be Theodore Macklemore and Kai Tatek. Moving on. All right.
Here, I don't know. Does it help you to do it right here? No.
Okay, so we've got Nico Lerner in yellow. We've got Alden Rowell in green. In blue, we've got Adam Laboda getting ready to go, and then red, Jasper Mate, which is like exactly what you said. They're picking the right-hand side, the red.
Right? Yeah, there's always one gate that is more favored than others. Whether it's getting out, whether it's the snow to get out, you know, the connection between the gate and snow, or if it's the line to the first turn. So it looks like Adam Rowell snagged a hole shot there, but he is getting...
Yeah, Jasper Mate just pulled out in front. This beautiful move.
I think we're going to see a lot of passing in these two spots, because if these guys get pushed up just enough to the outside, these other riders are going to be able to come in and sneak up.
Oh, I think saw somebody go down.
Yep, we did. We lost.
It looks like red and green. All right, so that's Jasper Mate's moving on and Aiden Rowe, 1 and 2.
Yep, it looks like we lost our yellow bib, Nico. Hopefully he's all right. Got a little replay here. Check out this pass by the red bib here to go back into the lead. You know, there's a lot to be said about patience in this sport as well. Just because you get passed doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to make that time up and make those passes back up, but you got to learn to be patient. Oh, I didn't notice the blue bib.
Oh, and this is back at the first race, actually. So this is just to see the first heat. We're taking a quick look going back. All right, so we're back live. Hold on a sec. We've got...
No, hold on.
Okay, hold on a sec. We're just getting some... All right, Riley Denkers is in yellow. In blue, we've got Dylan Fulcher. In green, we've got Christian Blight. And in red, Mason Hamill.
Yep. And you notice again, they are all, the red bibs are taking that red gate. Not red gate, that first gate.
The first gate, yeah.
All right, and they're off. Great pulls by all four of them. Looks like the red bib of Mason Hamill sneaking out here with the lead. All right, get the whole shot. All right. And again, we just want to be 1 and 2 through.
Mason Hamill's got a commanding lead here right now. Although that's only about a half a second.
I know, like you feel like, and when they go by us up here, you can hear them go by, and it sounds like a freight train coming by.
All right, so we've got red and blue moving on. So it's Mason Hamill and Dylan Fulcher moving on to the next round.
All right, that was a great start by the red bib. For sure.
There's lots of air there. All right. It's still unbelievably close between those last three.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to see some really close racing today.
So, all right. So now we've got in yellow Logan Hawk. In blue, we've got Evan Russell. In green, Matthew Burke. And then in red, Cam Pockler.
Yeah. Loving the camera, guys. I really think this brings like a sense of stoke to these athletes. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. See what we come up with here. Good start by the red bib. Green getting a little there, funky there, a little bit off balance, but we'll see what happens. All right. Ooh, this is going to be tight coming into this next turn. All four riders very nicely. Ooh, there's...
Now Cam definitely... this is going to be tight for second. So we got Cam coming in here over the line first, and then we've got... Oh, it looks like blue to me. That looked like Evan Russell, I think.
Yeah, that's a close one.
We're going to... Can we look...
It looked like they're...
Okay, we're going to try and take a look at here, folks, before we get to the next heat, if we've got a second. We're going to get down to this very final moment here.
Looks like they're doing a video review.
And let's just see, so slow that down there.
Yeah.
That's definitely blue cross line.
Yep.
That looks like, yeah, all right. Okay, so we're into our next one. So that was Evan sneaking it out in yellow. We've got Dang Yu Kim. In blue, we've got Jonah and Nafuk. And we've got in green, Walker Wolf. And Tyler Hamill in red. This is heat 5 of the men's.
You talked earlier about kids wearing a distinctive, athletes wearing something so you know where they are on course all times. For the past 12 years that I've known Walker Wolf wearing the green bib, he has always worn an orange helmet.
Well, there you go.
So, all right. Pretty good size lead for the red bib. It's going to be tight between 3, 4, and 5. Watch for...
All right, so Tyler's across the line here. Tyler and then Jonah Nafuk is both moving on. Both moving on. It's great. One of the things I love about snowboarding is the community. The athletes are all so happy for each other.
Always.
All right, and then this is
They're
nice ending.
Hugging and high-fiving.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so moving on. In yellow, we've got Vincent Scott. In blue, we've got Noah Royce. Green, Bowden Jerry. In red, Griffin Mason. All right, heat 6 of the men's.
This is a good heat for...
Yeah?
yeah, for the beginning of these brackets. All right. Great start by the green bib by Bowden.
Yeah, Bowden looks like he's got it. Oh, it's always that. You're right. When you come in on the right-hand side, they can take that on the inside curve, right?
There's couple places that if they get just pushed out just enough, there's gonna be a passage on the insides. But again, at this stage of the game, 1 and 2, you're not racing to win. You're racing to advance right now.
Right.
So you want to be in spots 1 and 2.
Oh, and we got Noah's making a move here. Oh, but it's just a little too late. So Griffin Mason and Bowden Jerry moving on to the next round. All right, into heat 7. All right, you can see that move there.
Yep. Sometimes you just run out of course.
Okay, so we are now up for heat 7.
Yep,
so in yellow, we've got Oscar Gabby. In blue, so that's Oscar Gabby standing by. Case Bolliard in blue. In green, we got Anthony Dumas Gauvin, and in red, Blake Broussard.
Yep.
All right, we are going through these things fast.
All right. Let's see. It's hard to tell sometimes who got the whole shot there, but it looks like the red.
Oh, nice move on the inside by Case Bolliard there.
Blake Broussard still hanging on to the lead. This is a crucial turn right here. And there's a lot.
Oh, there's going to be a fight here for second. Blake Broussard is going to come in on first here. Yes, and then I didn't see who that was who came in second.
I didn't either.
I think that might have been Anthony. Let's just see. We're just going to watch the ending here to see. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was definitely Anthony. So, great. Red-green moving on into our final men's first round. In yellow, we've got Calvin Enright. In blue, we've got Chris Mahoney. In green, we've got Jacob Labelle. And on red, we've got Connor Schlegel.
Connor Schlegel.
Sorry, Connor. I'm actually dyslexic, so sometimes I don't get it quite right.
You are crushing it. I'm so glad I'm not having to say these names. All right, strong pull by the red bib. Looks like Jacob Labelle right on his tail, though. Oh, he made a little mistake there, allowed the Chris Mahaney there in the blue bib to make the pass. There's not a lot of time to make up a big mistake like that, but yep, good solid race, all 4 of them.
All right, so we've got Connor Schlegel and Chris Mahaney moving on.
Yes.
Schlegel.
Connor Schlegel.
All right, I got it.
Whose grandma is from Cabo.
Oh, that's right. All right. Way to go, Cabo. All right, and now we're into the women's, the first heat of the women's. In yellow, we've got Logan Kolsik. We've got in blue, Elizabeth Lavoie. And then Kaylee Grace Lemix. And finally, Kennedy Justinen.
All right. Here we go. All right, this is first heat for the ladies. Top 2 move on. All right, it looks like the red bib with the hole shot, but look at Elizabeth putting some pressure on her. Taking that inside line.
Oh boy, hands down there.
Slow
her down, but she's going to have to pick it up.
Yep. All right. Allowed the other girl to catch up. That was a nice pass. But... Oh, and then blue just made a mistake, which allowed Kaylee to get in the mix and make the pass.
Amazing. All right, so moving on, Kennedy Justinin and Kaylee Grace Lemix moving on to the next rounds. All All right, you can see these intense passes that are happening here.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake. Coming up here by the Rubib.
Oh, what a great pass there.
Yep, great pass, and then, oh, they cut it off.
All right, so women's heat 2 in yellow. We've got Valentina Harrison-Cowther. We've got in blue, Nicola Dempsey. In green, it's Rose Savard-Ferguson. And in red, Florana Silvestre.
Yeah.
Or right. Silvestre, I would probably say. All right.
All right.
Riders on course.
On course. Strong pull by Valentina. See if she can hold this turn. Oh, she got pushed. She got pushed a little bit. Plenty of time though. All right. Red bib out front, holding a decent lead.
Well, we've got a nice finish here with green and blue, it looks like.
Yeah, a little bit of a battle. Green coming out on top in that turn. All right.
All right.
Yep.
Florana Silvestre and Rose Savard-Ferguson moving on to the next rounds.
Yeah.
That was that's fantastic. These are great races so far.
Yes, everything is moving pretty quickly.
All right, so heat 3 in yellow, Sarah Keck. In blue, we've got Brigitte McLean, or Bridget. In green, Anna-Sophie Schonbeck. And Yoshi Cowles. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that last name. I apologize. But Yoshi.
Yoshi.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Riders on course.
Heat drop. Let's see who has the pole shot here. All right. This is heat 3 for the ladies. If everybody's just chiming in, we got our red bib out front, followed by our green bib, Annie. They are making their way to the midway point. Good turns. Holding steady.
Just so you know,
solid train here.
Athletes, people are sending us messages constantly about how excited they are cheering for their athletes. We love it so much. Thank you. Yoshi Cowles and Anna-Sophie Schonbeck moving on to the next rounds.
All right, our final women's heat.
Final women's heat. So in yellow, we've got Stella Paquin. In blue, we've got Serena Verduzco. In green, we have Haben Kim. And then Madeline Locht-Bono.
All right. Let's see what these ladies have in store for us.
Madeline was ranked or qualified second.
Yep. All right, good pull by the red bib of Madeline. Pretty solid there, coming out of the turn one. Coming into the midway point. All right. Coming to the finish line. Ooh. Blue did a pretty good job of catching up there.
That was nice. But Madeline and Habine are moving on to the next rounds. All right, fantastic. That sets up some great, that's going to be some great races coming up for the women soon. So now we are moving on to the quarterfinals, the men's quarterfinals.
Yep. So we are, I call it the round of 16.
All right. So in blue, we have Aiden Rowell. In yellow, we have Kai Tatik. In green, we have Jasper Mate and Theodore McElmore in red.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were going to have a little bit of a...
No break.
No break.
They're just going for it.
They're going for it. They got up there. Their boards are waxed. Yeah. They're ready.
Right into the quarters.
All right. Theo with a solid pole. Taking the lead here. Yep. We should start to see as the brackets get smaller, we'll start seeing some tighter racing.
Right.
Yep. Yellow looking to make a move.
Yeah. Kai is taking making a move here.
Has he got enough? But look at...
Oh, that was so tight. So that was red and green. Theodore McElmore and Jasper Mathey move on.
Jasper sneaking up on the...
I'm going to just take a quick look at that cross at the finish. Oh, right. That was so tight between second and third. And fourth.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
really,
were right there.
Incredible.
They made some time up.
Okay, so we are into the men's quarterfinal heat number 2. We've got in yellow Dylan Fulcher adjusting his bindings there. In blue, Evan Russell, Ontario zone. Mason Hamill, Cam Poplock in red, and then Mason Hamill in green. They threw me off.
Oh, they did
I
throw
keep
you
expecting
off. It threw
the
me
red
off.
to be. What's going on, guys? This is crazy.
I looked up and I was like,
so Cam
but
has
again,
opted to take the second position in, which is interesting.
All right, solid pulls by Cam and Mason. As we come through these turns.
Oh no. Dylan went down and took Cam out with him.
Oh, no.
That leaves Mason and Evan.
All right.
Now, I guess we have
Should
to...
be on cruise control at this point. 1 and 2 advance. That's such a bummer for...
That is so sad. That happens in this sport a lot.
It really does.
Oh.
And sometimes you're on the bad luck side of it, and sometimes you're on the good luck side.
So, I mean, unless there's some kind of... we'll see what happens. Usually, just...
Yeah, I don't...
Mason Hamill moving on. I just sometimes I wonder. I know sometimes people are want to have some time to think about that. But we'll see what happens.
If we can see what happens. He just looks like he loses his edge a little, and unfortunately.
Okay, so now the men's quarterfinal heat 3 in yellow. We've got Jonah Ungafuk, excuse me. In blue, we've got Bowden Jerry, Griffith Mason in green. All right, sorry, I think I messed up my camera guy there. I'm sorry. And then in red, we've got Tyler Hamill, and that was Griffin Mason in green. So, all right.
All right, here we go.
That spill really threw us all off.
All right. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be a tight race between these boys. All right, we got the red bib out front. Griffin Mason in second. Coming to the halfway point.
It just looks like Griffin wants to make a move so bad.
It does. You know, and you do, right? Because you're trained to race and you're trained to go, you want to go fast. But at this point,
all right,
settling for second is okay.
Perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Tyler Hamill and Griffin Mason moving on to the next round.
And it looks like there was some unfortunate something happened between Bowden and Jonah. I don't know if we have that on camera or not.
I think we're going back up to the start. This is men's quarterfinal heat 4. All right, so in yellow we've got Chris Mahaney. In blue we've got Anthony Dumas-Gauvin. In green we have Blake Broussard and Connor Schlegel in red.
I have Tyler and Mason.
All right, the riders on course.
All right, Connor Schlegel with a strong pull out of the gate, taking a pretty decent-sized lead right out of there. All right. Oh, and a little bit of contact. ahead in that corner. Exit speed could be a factor. Getting pushed a little high in these turns.
All right, but I think that's got yellow in second. Chris Mahaney, I think, is... all right.
Advance, yep.
Red, yellow. So we've got Connor Schlegel and Chris Mahaney moving on.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now that takes care of the men's quarterfinals, and we're going to be next moving on to the women's semifinal, Heat 1.
All right. So what happens next in these, when we get to the top 8, these two semifinal heats? 1 and 2 are going to move to the big final, and the 3rd and 4th place finishers will move to the small final. So all 8 of these ladies will race again. It's just a matter of will they race in the big final, or are they going to race in the small finals? Top 2 advance to the big final.
Oh, yeah. So
bottom
this is,
2.
Yeah. So the women's semifinal, in yellow we have Kaylee Grace Lemmix. In blue, we've got Rose Savard Ferguson. In green, we've got Florana Silvestre, excuse me. And then Kennedy Justinen.
In the red bib. All right. So this race is a little bit more than just 1 and 2. I mean, because 1 and 2, it is you're now fighting for position to be in the big final for the podium.
That's right. So the fact is that the top 2 will move on to the big final,
Yep.
and the bottom 2 aren't out.
Nope.
They go to the small final, which is the battle for bronze.
Yep.
So.
Well, no, not the battle for bronze.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. The battle for fifth.
Yeah, 5th through 8.
Yeah. That's right. I got mixed up with my alpine there for a second. Whoops.
It's all good. There's a lot to take in. Hope everybody's enjoying being able to watch these races. They're athletes. I know there's people that don't have athletes in this, and they're still watching. It's
pretty entertaining. All right, we've got Kennedy Justinen with a really strong
lead
here, and Florana Silvestre right behind.
Yeah. All right.
So Kennedy and Florana move on to the big finals. Rose Savard Ferguson and Kaylee Grace Lemmix onto the small finals. Correct?
Yep.
All right, ladies semifinal, Heat 2 in yellow. We've got Haven Kim in blue and Sophie Schonbeck. Yoshi Cowles in green. Madeline Locht-Bonneau in red. Again,
All right.
top 2 go to the bigs.
Race for place. Race for podiums. Bragging rights. Looks like Madeline out front with the whole shot. Strong pole. Ooh, blue.
Nice move by Anne-Sophie Schonbeck there.
Yep. Blue
Pulling
holding
to
that,
second.
taking that exit speed really good out of that turn. All right. They are at the halfway point, folks. Looks like Yoshi trying to make the pass here. Is she going to be able to get in there? I don't know.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, she.
And Anne-Sophie Schonbeck just gets. I think that was
Yeah,
blue.
she made the pass. It looked like Yoshi went just
Madeline
a little
Locht-Bonneau. Yeah.
Yep, looked like Yoshi went just a little too deep off that first jump. and she, let's see if they show it. If not, that's what we're going to go with. All right, you can see right here the green bib just sending that.
So if we slow this down in the finish, yeah, that is blue, right? That is, yeah,
Yep,
that's
blue.
red and
Yep.
blue.
Yep, just an unfortunate mistake by the green bib, and you got to keep your board on the ground.
All right, so I think that we have now got a little bit of time here. We're getting ready for the men's semi-final. That looks like, I guess that's Jasper Mate.
He's ready.
Already waiting to get on. We're at the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm at Horseshoe Valley Resort. This is going so fast, I can barely keep up.
It is going fast, I know.
It's like,
So,
oh my God.
We're going to see it slow down a little bit now because we got to wax boards in between.
Yeah.
These guys, you know, some
Yeah.
of these coaches have 2-3 boards that they gotta keep preparing. So
Yeah, it was pretty epic. We just went through a lot of racers and a lot of races. They're
Really
very
fast.
exciting.
Knock
Some
on
pretty
wood.
tight stuff, and so
Yep.
I think that what's happened is that we're just holding off. We're going into the men's semifinals, and so really we have we have 2 men's semifinals heats. And then it's
Yeah.
big and small and big finals.
Yeah.
So we really are down to 6 more races here, folks. They're going to slow down a little bit because we actually got to get the athletes back to the top of the hill.
Yep. I mean, you guys do have a quick, short lift, so getting them to the top of the hill is pretty quick. But we gotta wait for wax and all that fun stuff.
Don't forget, everybody, that we're going to be back here doing this all again tomorrow. So
Yes, so exciting.
If you're in Texas right now and you don't have anything to do tomorrow, I'd say tune in, okay?
If they're not out milking the cows.
Milking the goats, I think.
Goats. All
Or the
right.
sheep.
All right. Well, we kind of
We
wait.
can't get that straight up here in Canada. We can't do this. Yeah.
So as we kind of sit here and wait, if we can kind of go over like what bib colors mean. Sometimes I get that question a lot.
Please, explain it.
So after each athlete does their time trial, it gives them a seed. And then that seed places them to pick their gate. So the red bib has first gate choice. The green bib has second gate choice. The blue bib has third gate choice. And then, unfortunately, the yellow bib gets what's left over. So
that happens
can-
for every heat.
every heat it
and
changes.
It adjusts. It
Yes.
adjusts based on your.
Yes.
So if you're the number one.
Yes.
Male or female.
you will wear that red
you'll
bib.
wear the
all
red
day.
bib all day. But I think
Yep.
the thing that's really interesting about that is that. So if you're again relatively new to the sport. The fact is that you're often going to see the reds and the greens coming across because they're literally the favorites. Like if you have a red or a green on, of the 4 riders, you're the favorites based on your qualification number.
Yes.
So that's why often the reds and the greens are coming across. So,
But you never know.
oh, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah.
It's racing, and that yellow bib sometimes can
Yeah.
come out of nowhere or have a really bad time trial and
Right.
come back and win the race. But gate choice to some racers, it means a lot. There's other racers that they don't mind what gate they have.
Right. Yeah.
But the goal is you want to be the red bib. And if you can't be the red bib, you want to be the green bib. So
All right. Well, this is exciting. We're about into getting down to our last 6. We're going to be into the semifinals, heat 1 of the men's. That's coming up. We're just holding on athletes right now.
Yep.
So
we're watching some highlights, some rewinds. And what I want to know, if while we have a few seconds, is if the Australian boys got up this morning, they said they were going to set their alarm clock. So if the Australian boys are out there watching, send us a message.
yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
Australia.
And I know there's a bunch of athletes over at closing ceremony, so if you guys are watching, congratulations on your Olympic runs, and hopefully you guys are tuning in and watching the live action from Horseshoe, Speed Nation.
Yep, getting ready for the men's. This is a Speed Nation border cross NorAm, which is like an equivalent to a Europa Cup. It's sort of one level lower than a World Cup, and we got athletes from all around the world, and it's very exciting here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. We've had a really great showing today, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get down to this. This is what it's all for, right? All right, it sounds like we're coming back, ready for the men's semifinals.
We got some boys in there.
Yellow, we've got Evan Russell. In blue, we've got Jasper Mate. In green, we've got Mason Hamill. And in red, it's Theodore McLemore.
All right. Top two advance to the big final. Bottom two, race again. Oh, we just got a text from the Virgin Islands.
Oh.
All right. Gate is dropped. Strong pulls by the green and red bib, Mason and Theo. Oop, the green bib taking it a little high out there. But again, the goal is to be 1 and 2. There's really no room for error at this point. These guys are only going to get faster and closer through these heats. Coming over to the finish line here. Looks like we got...
All right.
Looks like red and
Theodore
green.
McLemore and Mason Hamill going to the big finals, and Jasper Mate and Evan Russell going to the smalls. That was a great, solid run. And by the way,
Yes.
I just found out that somebody's watching from Italy. So
Italy.
welcome,
Oh,
welcome,
yes.
welcome, Italy.
Italy. I just got a message from my ladies at Mahusik Realty. They're got the office watching. That's always great.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. Ladies, my Diet Coke is freezing, though. All right. Great. Congratulations, Theo, Mason. You guys head to the big final. Jasper, Evan, you guys
right.
definitely race again.
Yeah. And we are getting ready for the men's semifinal heat 2. We've got in yellow, we've got Chris Mahaney. We'll introduce him in a second. There he is, getting ready. So Chris Mahaney in yellow, Griffin Mason in blue, Tyler Hamill in green, and Connor Schlegel in red.
Woo! This is a good heat. Oh my God! I'm like, I got asked earlier if I get nervous, and I was like, nah. But man, I gotta tell you, I'm a little hot right now here.
All right, here we go.
All right, strong pulls by everybody.
Oh, Tyler
All right.
pulls in front there.
Yep, Tyler Hamill looks like he's moving out front. We got Griffin Mason. I don't think Griffin wants to finish second to Tyler again, though. All right, we can hear them. They just came past us at the halfway point. They're headed into the final turn, down to the straightaway. Let's see what we
Tyler
have.
is having an amazing run. Oh!
Oh!
And was that... Now, did Connor Schlegel come back and get that?
Oh!
So...
We're going to have to see that again.
Yeah, we want to take a look at that replay. I think Connor may have come back and, like, picked that right at the end.
Oh, he can be sneaky like that.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so
Get
there's
out there.
Tyler crossing, and then...
He gets down.
Oh, it's hard to
don't
tell
know.
from this position. It's really... This is... We unfortunately don't have a camera at the finish, but the judges do. So the judges are going to be able to tell us, but that looked like very much
Whoa.
like a photo finish
Really
for second.
close. Replay from the start. Great pulls by everybody there. Griffin Mason, Tyler. You know, little shout out to Chris Mahaney in our yellow bib. Believe it or not, I think he's 40. Don't quote me on that.
Wow.
He came out of retirement.
That's fantastic.
So,
I love that.
Yeah, so, you know, you got to give the guy props because these kids are 22, 23 and under, and he decides to...
Yeah, well, I want to say that I have to say that I found the Olympics very inspiring, watching many of these riders who are in their 40s.
Yeah.
And, there was one woman, I can't remember her name, she's at 52 or something like that.
Yeah, what sport does she do?
She does alpine, and I'm just like absolutely amazed by the longevity in this sport. That there's a lot of people winning medals who are in their 40s, late 30s certainly, and into their 40s. So
yeah.
Lindsay Jacobellis, who's one of my favorite all-time riders.
Yes.
You know, I mean, she didn't win her golds until she was, I think, 36. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But what a career from her.
What a career.
And she does such a good job announcing the Olympics. I don't know if Lindsay's watching or not, but boy, she really, I commend her for her dedication to the sport, and her knowledge is just so amazing.
If you looked up determination in the dictionary, boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're here. It's the 2026 Speed Nation
that
Cross NorAm.
Been a very close race because they still are looking at the video.
Yeah. There we go. So we're going to find out hopefully very soon. It's hard. It's sometimes I find when they're that close, it's in real time. It's who I'm looking at.
Yep.
You know,
it is.
but that might not be right. They're so close.
And it's hard. Our view, it's hard to see from our view because we're looking straight on at the finish line. So we don't have the side view.
Okay, so hold on. While we're waiting for that finish, we've decided to go on to the women's. So,
yep, no. Okay, we're good. Yellow
okay, so Kaylee Grace Lennox in yellow. In blue, we got Habib Kim. In green, Rose Savard Ferguson. In red, Yoshi Cowles. Now, this is the small final. This is the women's small final.
Yep. These ladies are racing for 5th through 8th place.
Yeah. No.
All right. All right.
We're just holding on the finish. The finish still hasn't been cleared. I think they're still figuring out
Sorry about
who won that last race. All right, here we are. Good to go.
Okay, so we have a finish. Griffin Mason.
In blue, which so pulled it out in the previous race.
So Tyler Griffin to the big final, Connor and Chris to the small final, and right now you are watching the small finals of our ladies. Yoshi, Rose, Habib, and Kaylee Grace. Looks like our red bib of Yoshi at the halfway point.
Yoshi's putting in a strong. Oh, and there was a nice pass there, I think. Rose Savard Ferguson.
Yeah, got her kind of snuck in there on the inside, kind of pushed her. Oh, ooh. Rose with a charge.
Red, green, blue, yellow. So that was Yoshi Cowles, Rose Savard Ferguson, Habib Kim, and Kaylee Grace Lennox. So that was our women's small final. It should be men's small final next.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we should
well, that could be a couple seconds for them to get up there because they just got
cleared. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm hearing something different. I'm hearing that we might actually do ladies final, which is not usually how we do it, but you know, every time we do it a little bit differently. All right. So the women's final.
Yep. And you know what? It's better sometimes if you can move a heat up like at this level. I mean, you couldn't probably do it at the World Cup level, but you can do it here because these, you know, you don't want these girls. It's cold.
Yeah.
And to leave them standing there, kind of get them.
All right. In yellow, sorry, we have
Yeah,
Anne Sophie Schoenbeck. In blue, we have Florena Silvestre. In green, Madeline Lochbono. And did I say green?
Yeah, you're good.
Green, all right. Kennedy Justin in red.
All right, so this is it, folks. This is your ladies' big final. They are racing for place. Who is going to take the top spot and have bragging rights today? All right, it looks like Madeline out front with the whole shot, but Kennedy pushing her just a little bit there in that turn. But Madeline sticking that heelside turn. Oh, wow. These girls, they all want to win it. All right, they're at the halfway point. Looks like Kennedy kind of pulling away here. Tight. Battle's going to be for a third.
All right, we've got red, green, blue, and yellow, I believe. So, in order, Kennedy Justin in, Madeline Lochbono, Florena Silvestre, and Anne Sophie Schoenbeck in fourth. That was an amazing race. Oh my gosh, they were all so tight the whole time.
Yeah, and it looked like there might have been a little contact, but it's hard to tell because they go by so fast, but maybe not. Could be just making it up. Oh, see, they look so tight going through that turn, but it does not look like there was any contact there. But
All right, Kennedy was really strong there.
Yep.
All right, and so that is your women's riding for the day.
Congratulations, ladies. Nice racing.
And now we're up to the men's. Next up is, we've got two more races basically left. We've got the men's small and big final. It's the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. I'm with Chrissy Hamill, who has come all the way from Maine to sit here with me in a
Thank you for letting me. I'm so excited.
Sitting together in a fishing hut on the side of a mountain on one of the colder days of the year, but really, I don't know. I would. It can't be too cold for me to love SBX, man. I just love the sport.
I have had way colder days.
Yes,
that is for sure.
Yeah. So we're set up here at Horseshoe Valley Resort. We really want to thank them for having us, for giving us their courses to use, and to everybody who's made this happen today. We've got two more rides, two more races happening, the men's small and big final, and I think we're probably just getting cycling the athletes up to the top of the course to be ready for this. But there's a volunteer sitting in the snow. Yep.
Well, at least we know the last time she was taking a little nap. So.
That's right. Yeah. Thanks for everybody around the world.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
we
were really loving that. Yeah. It's like really
everybody that
lovely.
chimed in, all the text messages.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and it's crazy to think that little Horseshoe Mountain, right? Like,
yeah.
has this amazing opportunity to broadcast this sport live, and there's a lot of parents that can't be here, and they are so happy to be able to watch this. And grandparents and aunts and uncles and friends, and it's just great that you guys do this. And this is your fourth year, you said?
Fourth year, yeah. We've been.
And every year you guys just do it gets better.
Yeah, well, we're trying. We're trying to make it better each year. So it's and it is. It's like having these replays is really exciting for us.
Yeah, and thank you for bringing this sport worldwide.
Yeah, we love it.
I mean, Ethiopia. I mean, who would have thought that? I thought I had bragging rights with Australia, but I was like, shut down there. So.
All right. So I think. Oh no, I apologize. No, here we are. We're coming back. All right. So here we are.
We're live.
Men's small final. In yellow, we've got Evan Russell. In blue, it's Chris Mahaney. Green, Jasper Mate. And Connor Schlegel in red.
Yeah.
Men's small final.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Should be exciting. All right, gate drops. Who's got the whole shot?
Jasper Mate looks like he got a really good pull
look at that
there.
start from him. He got a great pull. Ooh, Connor diving in there. Rolling up the windows a little bit. All right. Yep, I can hear him. They're at the halfway point. Coming through. Looks like Chris Mahaney trying to make the pass. I don't know if he has it, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Red,
Wow.
green, blue, yellow. All right, so Connor Schlegel in 5th, Jasper Mate in 6th, Chris Mahaney 7th, Evan Russell in 8th. Wow, that was a great race.
Good job. Chris Mahaney putting on the heat at the end. All right. All right. Little replay of the small finals. Coming through. See Connor get a little edge heavy there, but he managed to dig deep. Very exciting. Just little. Chris just needed to get that board a little bit faster to the ground. Air is not always faster in this sport. You want that snowboard low and you want it on the ground.
Right, yeah, I mean, I know it's, I think it was always interesting when I discovered that it was like, that you want your board on the ground, you want less time in the air, right?
Yeah. Yep.
We always think air is such a, but it's, you're slower in the air than you are in the snow.
Yes, you want to get down faster and yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
amazing.
where Chris lost a little bit of speed.
Right,
So
it's very interesting.
if his wife is watching, she can give him a little video review tonight.
All right, yes. Well, that's the great thing about these live streams is that you can watch them anytime you want, use them however you like.
No, it is. Yeah.
All right, it sounds
right.
like we are ready for the men's big
All right.
final. We've got Griffin Mason in yellow, who was ranked today 6th.
Yeah.
In blue, we've got Mason Hamill, ranked 5th today. Tyler Hamill in green, who's ranked 3rd. And Theodore Macklemore 1st. Wait, these Hamills, are those your Hamills?
They both belong to me.
Oh my gosh!
They do.
So
exciting!
Okay.
I know.
All right, so I think that you may not be. Wow, you got 2 in the final. I didn't realize that. Just put that together now. All right,
Gate
they're off.
drop, they're off. It looks like the green bib of Tyler Hamill out front.
Tyler out front. Theodore,
putting on. Mason taking a. Oh, looks like a little bit of contact.
Wow, Tyler in front.
Followed by Theo.
Oh, Tyler is having a day.
Who's going to have
Tyler,
one?
Theo, Mason.
Who just got off track?
Oh, so we're looking at green, blue, yellow, red.
Green,
So
blue,
green,
yellow,
Tyler,
red.
green, Tyler and Mason. The Hamills take it. Oh my God! And then Griffin and Theodore Macklemore. I don't know what happened to Theodore there.
Yes,
at
it
the
looks
end, but
like Theo
wow.
made a mistake.
Chrissy, this is a good day for your family. Oh my gosh! I just put it
Yes.
together as they were in the gate. That it was both of your kids.
Yes.
How ridiculous is that?
You know what? It's very exciting, and every day is different. Tomorrow we could come out and not have this day. So
Yeah,
we
that's
take
really good.
each
This is
day
great. You know what?
As we can.
Just so that everybody knows that if you come and
here we
spend
go.
your day.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him go down there in
Theo
the dark.
just
Yeah.
A little off balance, which is such a bummer. That was a good run by Theo. Knocks him into the 4th place spot.
Wow, that was an incredible run. That was actually
Yes.
very exciting. Well, I'm pretty excited that that your boys won. I mean, and just so that everybody knows that if you come and give up your day in the booth, then good karma comes around, I guess.
Yeah, no. I hope I didn't get fired and I can come back tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I really hope you do come back tomorrow. Everybody, thank you very much for sticking around with us. I had such a blast. It was such a great day. From all over the world, Chrissy has been writing down all the places, and it's like the list is so long. And thanks everybody for tuning in. And please come back tomorrow. Let us know where you are, who you're cheering for. It's the 2026 Speed Nation SBX NorAm at Horseshoe Valley Resort. Chrissy, you got to get down to the bottom of the hill because you got a podium to ceremony to attend to. Congratulations to everybody. It was such a fun day. And thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Chrissy.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay.
Whoop, whoop.